partners and friends around the world. In Asia, that means strong support from Japan, the third largest economy in the world, Australia, very capable naval forces, South Korea, Singapore and many others. The US is also strongly cultivating India via the Quad concept of aligning it with the US, Japan and Australia. Yet how much the US could count on such partners in the face of a Chinese attack is a growing question. Additionally, China is increasingly taking a page from the US and strengthening its systems of partnerships. The Belt and Road Initiative is designed to do exactly that, and the Chinese are making inroads both in Asia and the east coast of Africa. Most importantly, Beijing is consolidating its relationships with Russia. The two nations frequently exercise together militarily. Iran, China just announced a $400 billion investment. Pakistan and the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte seems to favor China in many issues over the US, nominally a formal treaty ally. Overall, the US allies are bigger, richer and have stronger militaries, so an advantage for Washington, but the gap is closing. Finally, and most importantly, victory in a US-China war would be highly influenced by who has the best technology. In the key areas of undersea silencing of submarines, numbers of military satellites in space, offensive and defensive cyber tools and unmanned vehicles, the US still has the lead. But China is closing fast, especially in artificial intelligence, hypersonic cruise missiles, cyber and the emerging field of quantum computing. The recently released National Commission on Artificial Intelligence is telling in this regard. Again, slight but closing advantage to the United States. Bottom line. If I were the admiral commanding the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, the leader for all American military forces in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, I would still want the U.S. hand of cards to play. But as the Duke of Wellington said of the Battle of Waterloo, a fight with China would be a near-run thing. And over the next decade, that gap will close and, if the US does not respond, will favor China. That is why I set my recent novel, 2034, a novel of the next World War,